Cecilia, this is your marriage. Why do you want me to marry him? Why?
Although Mr. Scott is blind, his family is noble. You will have wealth and glory.
You can enjoy them yourself.
Tanya, my daughter will marry a man, like Dark Knight Lord who has power. How can she marry a blind man? You have to go today, whether you want to or not. We have not raised you for nothing.
But I gave my kidney for her. I have already repaid everything. Now I don't owe you anything.
Marrying him is compensating you. Your short-lived mother kicked the bucket early. And now Dad is gone too. As your only family, we must find a good one for you.
That's right. If she hadn't given you the chance, you would never marry a rich man.
I won't go. Let me go. Let me go.
If you don't marry him, I will disfigure you and kick you out. A poor blind man or a rich one. Choose one.
Why do you do this to me?
Your pretty face. It's such a pity to ruin it.
No, don't.
So are you going to do it or not?
Okay. I will do it. Ah.
Tyler has been sending people to assassinate you. You are the Dark Knight Lord. You can crush him with one hand. Why do you pretend to be blind?
When I get the evidence of him plotting against me, I will certainly not let him go. Crow, it's time to meet my new bride.
This is my future sis-in-law. You are quite pretty, but you are going to be a widow. Mr. Colin Scott is here. How come Colin didn't snuff it?
Tyler, what didn't snuff it?
Colin, you heard me wrong. The wife arranged for you is here.
Crow just dealt with a few assassins. The scene was a bit scary. You go help me deal with it.
Okay.
You are Mr. Colin Scott. My name is Tanya, and I am your wife.
You the one who came for money?
No, I didn't do it for money.
Then why would you marry a blind man?
I'll help you in.
Don't need to pretend with me.
You can't see. I just want to help you.
I don't need pity from you.
I am not pitying you. I just want to help you.
Help me? Shouldn't you wish I would kick the bucket sooner?
I just want to live a stable life. Since I have chosen to marry you, I will live a good life with you.
Stop lying to me. Get out.
I really want to help you. You should have someone with you. Otherwise, it will be inconvenient.
Whatever.
I'll get you a glass of water.
Don't try flattering me.
I'm not.
I know you are trying to get investment for the Stewart Group. Without my help, it'll go bankrupt sooner or later.
I'm really not.
Oh? You are indeed willing to marry me.
Will he let me go if he knows it?
Don't act in front of me. Get out. I won't say it again.
I didn't want to marry you before, but since I chose to marry you, I will live a good life with you.
Do you think I will believe you? Guard. Get her out.
Mrs. Scott, please.
I will prove it with my actions. Mom, I'm married. You said that once I'm a wife, I must cherish my marriage. I will definitely follow you. Time will prove everything.
Is this woman really sincere to me?
Is this what he put on me? I knew he had a soft heart.
Who let you in?
Sorry, I'm here to return this. But don't do this next time. You can't see. It's dangerous.
I'm just blind, not insensible.
There are so many corners around. You can easily bump into them.
You still look down on me.
I don't. Who can I look down on?
Are you here? Just to say this, get out.
Then have a good rest. Mr. Scott, are you thirsty? Here's some milk. Try it.
You disobeyed me again. I said, don't enter my room.
Didn't agree. I'm your wife. Can you let me in from now on?
Okay, I'll keep that in mind.
That's better? Don't move. Let me. Ah! Are your eyes okay?
Still dislike me for being blind?
No.
Don't get me wrong. Is this how you take care of me? Who is taking care of whom?
I'm sorry.
You are such a reckless woman.
If. What would you do if you found someone lying to you?
My eyes may be blind, but my mind is clear. I will never let them off easily. Are you hiding something from me?
No. By the way, we should go. Back to my house tomorrow.
I'm blind. I don't have time for your charade. Go back by yourself. What? Get out.
Hey, then you rest at home. Don't try to be tough. I'll come back to take care of you.
Did I misunderstand her? Is she really kind to me and doesn't mind that I'm blind?
Mrs. Scott has been nice to you. Why do you want to reject her?
Shut up.
Yes.
Forget it. She was just injured. Let the doctor check on her tomorrow. Also postpone tomorrow's schedule. Send me to the steward's house,
Okay, Mr. Scott.
Wait. Bring this to her. Since she married me, I have to give her something. Yes.
Cecilia, do you think we can connect with the Scott family?
Mom, I don't know either. I don't want to admit it, but that bitch is not ugly.
She's a Helen of Troy.
It's a pity that Mr. Scott is blind.
You can check it out later. Hey, coming. Welcome, Mr. Scott. Hey, where's he?
Stop looking. Only me.
What? Only you?
Colin is very busy and has no time to come back with me.
The Scott family is so big. But they didn't send anyone with you? Were you kicked out?
What? You were kicked out by them? You loser. Are you trying to mooch off us again?
What are you doing? Colin is very nice to me. He gave me his mom's pendant.
What, are you kidding? If he really treats you well, why would he refuse to come? How busy can he be as a cripple?
Don't say that about Colin.
You are as cheap as your short-lived mom. You really let me down, you ungrateful thing.
Say whatever you want to me, but don't bring my mom into this.
Hey, you've grown up. You dare to yell at me?
Mom, I'll teach her a lesson for you.
Enough. I've already married Colin. Why are you still being so aggressive?
You dare to hit me?
I'll tell you the truth. I promised your dad to keep you because I need you to suffer. You bitch dare to disobey us now? I think you're tired of living. I'll teach you a lesson today on behalf of your wretched parents. Kneel and apologize to my daughter.
No, I won't kneel.
You have to kneel today, whether you want to or not.
You deserve it.
How dare you? Who dares to touch my woman?
Mr. Scott?
Why are you here?
Yes, Mr. Scott. Why are you here?
Shouldn't I come today?
No. I don't mean that. We heard you were busy.
If I don't come, you'll beat my wife? Is that what you mean?
No, I don't mean that. How dare we touch your wife? We were just playing around.
Yes, we were just playing around. Mr. Scott, you misunderstood. Tanya, say something.
You think I'm easy to fool, right? You lied to me in front of me, and you beat my wife.
Mr. Scott, we didn't lie to you. You have to believe us.
Since you like to lie so much, you don't have to keep your eyes too. Crow, take care of it.
No.
Oh, Mr. Scott, please let us go. Don't bother with us. What will she do if she's blind?
I'm living a good life being blind.
You damn girl, say something.
I have no right to interfere. Those who do evil will perish.
You!
Do it.
No, you can't do with my eyes.
Turn your head away. Don't look.
You can't do with my eyes. I'm Mr. Scott's original wife, your master. You can't hurt me.
What did you say?
This day has finally come.
What did you say? Crow, stop. What did you mean? Say it again.
Mr. Scott, my name is Cecilia. I'm the real heiress. I was supposed to marry you. You can't hurt me.
Are you telling the truth?
She stole my marriage contract. Otherwise, I should be your wife.
What a shameless trick. Is everything she said true? What evidence do you have? Show me.
I have evidence. The marriage contract's in my room. I'll get it right away.
No need. Crow,
Mr. Scott, here.
whose name is written on it?
It says Tanya Stewart.
How is that possible?
Hey, Cecilia?
Ms. Stewart, don't waste your strength. Mr. Scott is not easy to fool.
You dare to lie to me? Crow, do it.
Please.
Wait. Colin, can you spare them once?
Spare them? Why?
Protect the Stewart family, okay?
They are my family after all.
Since Tanya pleaded for you, I will spare you this time.
Thank you, Mr. Scott.
You should thank her, not me.
Thank you, Mrs. Scott. Thank you for your help.
You deserve their gratitude.
But
Stop it. If it weren't for your words, they wouldn't see the sun tomorrow. I won't finish them, but they must be punished. Transfer $7 million to Tanya, otherwise you know the result.
I understand. Mr. Scott, I will never forget your life-saving grace.
That's more like it. Crow, let's go.
shall I go back with you?
Do you want to stay here with them?
No. No.
Good. Help me walk.
Oh, if you knew the truth, would you still be so nice to me?
Crow,
Yes,
tell me honestly whose name is on the contract.
it's Cecilia.
How dare you lie to me?
Mr. Scott, I'm sorry. I think there's something fishy. Please allow me to investigate.
You've been won over by Tanya. I didn't know she was so charismatic.
Mr. Scott, everything I do is for you.
Tanya,
What's the matter?
I heard some noises in your room. I was worried and wanted to check.
No need. I told you not to come to my room. What? You don't even listen to me?
I just want to see if you're okay. I'll go back if you're okay.
I'm fine. You've seen it. Leave. What's this?
Hubby, thank you so much. You're the only one who stood up for me all these years. If you want, I'm willing to give all myself to you.
Do you know what you're doing?
I know. I am your wife. My everything belongs to you.
Nonsense. Get out. You don't need to come these days. It's none of your business.
Did he know the truth? Are you trying to drive me away? Do you know something? Please don't be angry with me.
What? Should I know something? Okay. I'm sleepy. I need to rest. Get out.
Okay. I get it. I won't bother you anymore. Hubby, I know you are a kind person. You really treat me well. I will make you accept me. I must find a chance to tell Colin.
Mrs. Scott,
You calling me Mrs. Scott?
you are Mr. Scott's legal wife. What else should I call you?
Will I order you not to leave Colin for a moment? No matter who brings the food, you must make sure it's safe. Do you hear me? Take good care of him. After all, you are the only one he can trust. Don't let him worry about me. I have lived alone for many years. I can take care of myself.
Crow. This is a chance to get rid of. She lied to me. She shouldn't have married me or been involved in this.
But Mrs. Scott has married you.
Now there is a chance. This is good for both of us. Tyler may have set his eyes on her.
So now you can't get rid of her? If she leaves, you can't protect her.
How dare you? You talk too much. Get out.
Yes?
What was that noise in the room?
Nothing.
I don't know what you are doing. If you won't tell me, I won't ask. But you have to know that. You are the only one around him. You've worked hard these days. I'll go back and rest.
Tanya, what are you doing?
Colin has been tired these days. I don't want to disturb him.
Tanya, you are such a good woman, but you married a cripple.
Is your brother, and you talk to him like this?
Tanya, don't be angry. I didn't say he's not my brother. But he is blind. I just told the truth.
You know he is your brother, so you should be more respectful.
You don't know the situation. We have always talked like this. Just get used to it.
This is a wealthy family. Brothers can end up like this. Okay, I will ask Colin later. It's getting late. Tyler, you should go back and rest.
You can go back by yourself. I still want to chat with Colin.
Crow, Colin has already rested. Don't let anyone disturb him.
Yes, Mr. Tyler, please leave. How can you boss around Crow? How is it possible? What is your relationship with him?
Please stop making so much noise. It'll be bad if you wake Colin up.
I will remember you.
Goodbye, Tyler. I will go back to rest.
Who is there, Tanya?
It's me. I've finished. I'm going back.
No need. Continue. I'm not chasing you away.
Oh,
Colin, Tanya, good morning. Why are you eating breakfast so far apart?
I just sat down at a random place. It has nothing to do with Colin.
Colin, Tanya doesn't know the etiquette. You don't know it either? Why don't you teach her?
Tyler's revenge came too quickly. What should I do?
You yelled at me in the morning, and you talking about etiquette? Tanya, did Tyler greet you this morning?
No.
I'll naturally teach her the rules, but you have forgotten everything?
Nonsense. I never forget.
That's good. Say hello to Tanya.
Tanya, hello?
Okay, you didn't come here to greet her. You never meant it. Come on, what do you want from me?
Dad asked me to call you over. He has something to say to us.
Why didn't you tell me earlier? Crow, let's go. Come with us.
Okay.
Colin, Tyler, you are both here. I want to tell you something. Terrence is retiring. We lack a vice president. Who will take the position?
Of course it's me. Colin can't see anything. What's the point?
You are right.
Ability matters, not eyesight. I have a DBA abroad, and you... Do I need to remind you how you got your college diploma?
Tyler, Colin is indeed right. Your school performance sucks.
The old man only favors that blind guy, Dad. But practice and book are two different things. No matter how much Colin knows, he can't read the documents. It would be easy to leak secrets.
I have married Colin. I should be considered a Scot. I can help him read the documents.
Thank you. Problem solved.
Colin, do you really trust Tanya? Let her read the documents for you?
She is my wife. Why can't I trust her? Why?
Thank you, Colin.
What if I say that I don't? And the Scott family doesn't?
Why?
Your wife hooked up with your bodyguard, Crow. Is this reason enough?
You are slandering me.
Tyler, stop kidding.
I'm not kidding. Dad, I saw Tanya and Crow making out in the hallway that night.
Is this true?
Of course it's true. And Dad, did you notice? Crow doesn't even listen to you, but he listens to this woman. Isn't that obvious enough?
I haven't done anything wrong. You have to believe me?
The innocent are innocent. There is nothing to explain about his slander.
Colin, you can't see. So there are things you don't know. They often flirt in front of you, but you are blind.
I have no grudges against you. Why are you wronging me?
You are crazy about getting this job, IQ.
I have nothing to say. Let Dad make the decision on this.
If you insist on saying so, fine. Crow, take out the recorder.
What? He even turned on the recorder at home?
Crow's recorder has not stopped since she entered the Scott family. Do you still think there is something wrong with them?
So Colin has never trusted anyone around him.
I can't let Dad hear what I said. Since you think there's no problem, there's naturally no problem. Tanya, I'm sorry.
Just sorry.
What do you want?
Dad? Tyler smeared Tanya's reputation and insulted the Scott family. How should he be dealt with?
How dare he talk to Dad like this?
Are you questioning me?
I dare not. I just want to give my wife justice.
Slandering will be punished with 50 strokes.
Dad, no. I had good intentions.
What do you think?
Family rules must not be violated.
He is your brother.
He is also a Scot.
You are ruthless in speaking, and you do things by hook or by crook. No one can be the vice president.
Dad, please forgive me. I don't want to be punished.
How can you do things like this? He is your sister-in-law. Someone. Take him out. To enforce the family law.
Colin, this is not over.
Since everything is fine, I'm leaving. Send me away.
There is nothing else.
Sid, I have something to tell you.
But I don't know how to tell you. I don't know who I am. A thief from outside, or a woman with ulterior motives.
So you're still unhappy about the recorder?
You have never trusted me. Never.
You have been here for a while. Don't you understand the situation here? A snake in the grass that wants to bite me. A dad who only smooths things over. Even the Stewarts send you here just to seize my property. Who do you think I should trust?
But I still hope you can trust me.
Do you still have the jade pendant?
I always carry it with me.
It's the only relic my mom left me.
It's so precious.
I don't know if I should trust you, but you are not a bad person. That's why I gave it to you.
Thank you. I feel much better now. My efforts are not in vain.
You can go out and have fun.
Really? Can I really go out?
Of course, go.
No, I won't trouble you.
What kind of trouble can it be? My woman wants to go out. What kind of trouble can it be?
Okay.
Crow,
Mr. Scott?
follow Tanya. Don't let anyone find out.
Mr. Scott, your safety comes first. I'm sorry I can't say yes.
Do you think those bastards can threaten me? And you're here, aren't you? Who dares to come?
I understand. I won't let them find out.
Go ahead. The fish is about to take the bait.
Are you blind? Or I should call Colin and ask him. How can I ask Colin about this, Tanya? Are you crazy?
The Stewarts are really bold. They actually came up with this. But it did me a big favor. They dared to plot against us. The Stewarts, you wait. Tanya. Tanya, greetings, sis-in-law.
Tyler? Why is it you? Shouldn't you be at home?
That's right. Come on, Tanya, have a seat. We are family. Feel at home.
Family? The family that tricked me here?
You're hiding something from Colin. I don't think you want him to know.
I have nothing to fear. Colin already knows about that.
You mean my information is wrong?
You are wrong.
That's all right. You can go now. I'll talk to my dad later.
Tyler, what do you want to do?
I don't want to do anything. You should ask yourself, why did you try so hard to marry into our family?
I was forced to do it.
A beautiful woman married a blind man whom she had never met. This story makes sense? What do you think of this story?
This is how things are.
But I think my dad might prefer another plot. An ordinary bastard girl tried every means to seize our property. Tanya, what do you think?
Shameless. You made up this story.
It doesn't matter. It depends on what he believes.
Then you can go to your dad. Why bother to ask me to come?
Tanya, you are really smart. Do you want to cooperate with...
What can I cooperate with you for?
So many things. Like bringing down Colin. I can give you a large sum of money.
I will not collude with you.
Don't reject me so quickly. Maybe you think that you can get more money by bringing me down.
I don't.
If your family asks you for money, you still can't refuse. Am I right? Cooperate with me. I'll help you get rid of the Stewarts.
You want to get rid of the Stewarts?
Of course. They look down on us and covet our property. It's natural to destroy them.
Tyler is too terrible. What should I do now?
Besides, you are so beautiful. It is unfair for you to be with Colin, a blind man.
Tyler, what are you doing? I am your sister-in-law.
I will not force women. I like girls to be willing.
Don't like you.
It's better for you to be with me.
Tyler, I will not betray Colin.
I can give you everything. My body is stronger than his.
Don't spout nonsense.
There is no room for negotiation.
Even if you expose my identity, I will not do anything to harm him.
What a strong love. Then you have to stay here for now.
You want to use me to threaten him?
There is nothing to lose anyway. You two keep an eye on her. Don't let her run away.
Who? Who will save me?
Tyler, you still don't give up. Crow, why are you here? Mr. Colin asked me to come. Colin is really smart. He guessed right. Since you are here, there will be no one around Colin.
Tyler, what do you want to do?
You two hold him back, at all costs.
Crow, don't mind me. Go save Colin.
You're a dead man. No one can save you.
Don't worry about me, Crow. Go back and save Colin.
Sorry for scaring you, Mrs. Scott.
Crow, don't worry about me. Go back and save Colin, or it'll be too late.
Don't worry. Mr. Scott will be okay. He foresaw all of this.
So he rushed me to go shopping. What are you looking for? Is there anything I can help?
No need. I found it.
What are you doing? Where's security?
We didn't do anything. They barged in to rob me. My bodyguard fought them off.
Royal Club staff is disciplined. That would never happen.
This room is reserved by Mr. Scott. I'm part of the Scott family. I'm Colin's wife.
Can you prove it? I'll believe it when Mr. Scott comes here to take you away.
Tyler, where have you been? Colin said you were coming back.
He told me he was out fishing.
He didn't take his fishing gear.
He's not the fisher, but fish.
I went fishing.
Come over and sit. I know what you've done behind me, but I haven't intervened. I hope you don't cross the line.
Crossing the line isn't a big deal. Family rules aren't vital, right?
What are you saying?
He ate 50 strokes, and was still alive and kicking. I didn't know. My brother was a Superman.
Well, I am sorry about this. Tyler would have been lucky to live.
That's why you didn't punish him.
Seems like you want me to be caned.
Shut up. You messed up and blamed Colin.
There is more. Let's see if Dad will forgive you.
What else did he do?
You'll know. I'm heading out to meet someone.
Where are you going? He's gone to source. I asked someone to walk you over?
No need, I've got it. I'm just blind. It's nothing.
Stop. Give me your hand. Did you hear me? Listen, before your brother arrives, you'd better stay here.
Scott said he'll be here soon.
What are you doing? Colin is blind? How could you let him come here?
Hey, could you stop acting? Pay up or take a beating. Pick one.
Mrs. Scott, I'll take you out.
No, we can't cause Colin more trouble.
Sir, it sounds like you are strong, aren't you? I'd like to see how strong you are.
You dare hurt the Scots people?
Colin.
I'm here to pick you up.
Wow, nice acting, but I don't have time for this. Pay up, now.
How much? Name your price.
The room fee, guest fee, drink, and Mr. Scott's damages. It's just $2 million.
You're too greedy.
Mr. Scott doesn't have that little money.
I have the money, but I don't want to give it to you.
No money, but plenty of guts. Prepare yourselves for a beating.
Before you throw a punch, call Mr. Scott to see if he dares to say that.
Fine. You're sick of living. Is that it? I'll help you with that. Hello, Mr. Scott? These people in your VIP room? Yes. Understood. I'll release them right away.
So what now? Do you still want me to pay?
Sorry, I didn't recognize you. Forgive me.
Do you need to keep them here?
No. I would never detain your wife.
Come here.
Honey, why did you come out alone?
I'm fine. Are you hurt?
No, Crow protected me.
Mr. Scott, I found.
Black order on them. Tyler is so bold.
What is Black Order?
I'll tell you when we get back.
Okay.
Crow, take this manager with you as well.
Mr. Scott, what are you doing? Please forgive me. I've known...
He's one of the underworld. You must be the middleman, yeah.
I don't know what you're saying.
Whether you are or not, I'll find out after the probe. Crow, take her away. Back.
Did you go to pick up Tanya?
Yeah.
You should know our rules, Tanya. Colin can't see and it's fine if you don't take care of him, but you made him go pick you up.
Sorry, my bad. I won't do it again. Oh no, now Sir Scott is unhappy.
This isn't her fault. I told her to go out today.
You can ask the servants. Do you need to go pick her up?
It doesn't matter. You know it's not her fault. But honestly, I think you should look at this.
This is Black Order. Where'd you get this?
I found it in Tyler.
What did you say? Are you involved with them?
I have no connection with the underworld. This is all Colin framing me.
You think I'd play dirty like you do? Crow, bring her in. Tyler, do you recognize this person?
Mr. Scott, help
What
me.
are you shouting about? I don't even know you. Dad, she's...
A mediator for the underworld? Here are witnesses and evidence. What do you have to say?
You're slandering me. This must be the actress you hired?
Huh? Then let Dad take a good look. Do you agree?
I agree. But your woman is fishy too. She's not the steward's true heiress. She was sent to replace her sister.
Enough. Have you two had enough of it? Which side are you from?
Dad, this is just an excuse made up by Cecilia to avoid punishment. Crow checked the marriage cert. It clearly says Tanya's name. The Stewart family can't hurt us anyway. Our biggest concern should be the underworld.
Colin is right.
Shut up.
You better explain who you are, or I'll give you the 3rd degree. I'll count to 3. Otherwise, you'll pay the price. 3, 2. I'll tell you.
I'm a middleman for the underworld. Don't take me to interrogation.
You see, I'm right. Tyler, do you need to explain?
Even if she is, what does it have to do with me?
Enough. Do you think I'm a fool? You want me to give up my position?
I don't mean that.
Why are you with those people now?
What else do you have to explain?
All right. I admit it. Yes, I'm in league with them. So what? Because Dad favors Colin.
You said I favor Colin.
You've lost all your shame.
What did I say wrong? If he hadn't favored you, how could you compete with me?
Shut up. So you allied with the underworld? You're playing with fire.
If I rise to power, I'll find a way to get rid of them.
You're unbelievable.
Colin, your dad is fainted.
Crows. Tyler, look at what you've done.
I didn't mean to make Dad faint.
You're really no good. I'll go notify the doctor.
I have Dr. Luca's address. He owes me a favor. You can go find him.
Okay. Crow, keep an eye on them. Tanya, go with me to find Dr. Luca.
Okay.
Tyler, I'll deal with your mess when Dad wakes up.
Colin, do you really trust Dr. Luca? Do you think your brother will?
No matter what, Tyler wouldn't harm Dad. I trust him. He won't lie to us about this.
Feuding brothers can still trust each other like this.
What's wrong?
As his wife, I'm still deceiving him.
We need to hurry and get Dr. Luca.
Now's not the time for this. Never mind. Let's go. I'll tell you something later.
How did you know my address?
Tyler told me.
Well, so you're Mr. Scott. What can I do for you?
My father's sick. We hope you can help him.
Give me one reason to save him.
Tyler said you owe him a favor.
All right, I'll go with you.
Dr. Luca, where are you off to?
Quite the crowd at your place. So many visitors.
Joe, why do you come again? I told you I can't help you. Please leave.
The famous doctor, Tom Luca, can't cure someone? I don't believe it. You must come with me today.
What are you doing? We got here first.
Does this beauty have a complaint? How about coming home with me?
Sir, watch your manners. My husband is right here.
Isn't this Mr. Scott? So he's your husband. Damn blind, have such a pretty wife.
Shut up. You're being disrespectful.
Do you have a problem with me?
I have more than just a problem. Now get Dr. Luca to come with me. If this beauty stays with me for a night, I'll have no problem at all. Ha 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 ha.
Go away. I want nothing to do with you.
You don't get a say in this. I don't think there's anything I can't get. What the hell are you laughing at? Who are you mocking?
Mr. Scott, you can't do anything right now. Your eyes aren't fit for a fight.
Did you hear that, blind man? Your status may work with others, but it doesn't mean anything to me.
It's all my fault. If Crow had been with my husband, he wouldn't have been bullied like this.
No need for the Scott family. I can do to you whatever I want.
Damn blind.
One more word, I'll cripple you.
This damn blind man is so agile.
Will you give in?
A real man knows when to back down. I give in.
Get out of here. Don't get in my way.
Okay,
Dr. Luca, come with us.
I'll break your bone.
Be careful.
What's wrong, Tanya?
He knows you are blind. He wanted to trip you.
Really? It's great you're here. You think I won't beat you? You've been provoking me.
Stop. I'm sorry.
I was hurrying to treat my father. That's why I didn't argue with you. But now I've changed my mind.
Colin, we can't waste time. We should hurry back.
Don't worry, I won't. I just want to teach him a lesson.
What do you plan to do? Mr. Scott, why? I was arrogant and offended you. I was wrong. I know I was really wrong.
Sorry, I cannot see much regret in you. Dr. Luca, let me ask you something.
Yes, Mr. Scott.
If you used his corneas on me, would it cure my blindness?
What are you gonna do to me?
A full set of healthy eye tissue should cure your eyes.
Dr. Luca, I was wrong before. I'm an arrogant asshole. Please don't take my eyes.
All right. That's not up to me. You're asking the wrong person.
Mr. Scott, I was wrong. For the sake of the Howard family, give me one more chance.
What was it you said before? The Howard wouldn't fear the Scott. So why do you feel I should fear the Howard family, but...
No, that's not what I meant. It's a misunderstanding. If you don't take my eyes, I'll be your loyal sidekick. I'll do whatever you command, being my sidekick.
Is a tempting offer, one. But why should I trust you? You disrespected my wife again, which really upset me. Why should I keep a dog? That could bite its owner. Lost for words now, huh? I think your eyes are worth more.
Colin, what's wrong?
Once my eyes heal, I'll see you. They say you're beautiful. I'll take a good look at you.
All right. If he knew I was a substitute bride, would he be this kind to me?
He wants to take my eyes. I have a plan.
What's your plan? Hurry up and tell me. If it doesn't satisfy me, I might ask Dr. Luca for surgery.
Universe Tower shares, which make up 20% of Howard's assets. They're valuable. I give it all to you, Mr. Scott.
All the shares of Universe Tower? The Howard family is that wealthy?
Every heir of a prestigious family has his own assets. But his goodwill still surprised me.
Joe Howard will obey Mr. Scott's orders without complaint.
Going, Crow.
Sir Scott is still the same.
Dr. Luca, please save my dad.
Mr. Scott, no need to be polite. Since you helped me with Joe, I'll do my best.
That's good,
Tyler, now we're even, right?
Of course.
Luckily, you didn't move his body. Otherwise, even gods couldn't help.
Look what you've done.
I'll use acupuncture to protect his meridians and prescribe a few medicines. He should improve in half a month.
Dr. Luca, I have one more request. I'm not sure if you can agree.
Mr. Scott, what is it?
Stay here for half a month to take care of my father.
It's a bit of a difficult request.
I hope you'll agree.
It's not impossible for me to stay. Consider it repaying your kindness. But you and your wife's illnesses? I can't help with that.
What happened to Tanya?
I'm totally fine. Just haven't been resting well. Plus my period. I'm a bit weak.
Shut up. What happened?
Mrs. Scott is weak, and her energy is unbalanced. She seems fine now, but it could shorten her lifespan.
Why is her energy unbalanced?
If I'm not mistaken, she probably only has one kidney.
Why does she only have one kidney?
Colin, listen to me. Dr. Luca must be mistaken.
Mrs. Scott, I don't know why you hid it, but I'm sure I wouldn't be wrong.
Tanya, where's your other kidney?
Where else would it be? The stewards must have taken it. Colin, she replaced Cecilia to marry you. Don't you know? Well, that's quite funny. Funny.
It's over. Everything's over.
Is what they said true?
What they said is true. They were right that I was a substitute used by them to marry you.
Funny. Colin, did you hear that? Even the Stewart family that looks down on you. Maybe she doesn't want to marry you.
I didn't. Why would you say that? I admit before I met Colin, I didn't want to marry him, but Colin's been good to me. I don't regret marrying him.
Has he been good to you? Why did he use you to deceive me?
He arranged for Crow to protect me.
Enough. Shut up. How did you lose your kidney?
Once, Cecilia got very sick, and they needed a kidney match.
So they chose you.
Yes.
And then made you marry me, marry into the Scott family to take over my wealth?
I didn't have that intention.
Wasn't this all your family's plan?
Colin.
Stop crying, I know everything now. I believe you.
What did you just say? Can you say it again?
I said I believe you.
Colin, do you believe me?
Colin, are you crazy? She admitted everything.
Even though I'm blind.
I'm Tanya Stewart. I am your wife.
But my heart isn't blind. I can tell whether she's good or bad.
Thank you, dear.
Don't hide anything from me.
Okay.
Dr. Luca, can you help my wife's kidney?
If we can find the missing kidney, this situation can be resolved.
All right, I understand.
Compared to Mrs. Scott, your situation is more troublesome.
What happened to my husband?
Without surgery in 2 months, Mr. Scott may go permanently blind.
What did you say?
At that point, I can't even help.
Are you saying my husband might go permanently blind?
Yes?
All right, I know about all this. If I can't see, then it's fine. I have you and Crow, right?
I'll always be by your side. I will help you regain your sight.
I understand why you've beaten me. You old fox. I'm cruel to others. You're cruel to yourself.
Everyone's the same. All right. Dad is critically ill. Our family can't withstand more.
You want me to put our fight aside?
I'll handle the underworld. But you need to stabilize the Scott family. Can you do that?
All right, I swear if I do anything to betray the family before Father wakes up, I, Tyler Scott, cross my heart.
Okay. Handle the family stuff. Dr. Luca, take care of my dad.
Okay. What about your physical problem?
Needle technique. Can you help us?
Needle technique? I'll help you once, even more.
No, just once. Take care of my dad until he wakes up.
Funny. You two brothers...
It's my fault, so I should make up for it. What you want to use your favor for is none of my business.
Thank you, Tyler. Now, Colin's eyes can be cured.
All right, I understand. Crow. We need to visit the Stewarts. I'll leave the family to Tyler.
Why are you going there?
Ask them if they're sick of living. They dare to do anything, and make them pay you back.
I know you're doing this for me, but there's really no need. Wait until your father is better, and the Scott family is stable.
All right, don't stop him. They shouldn't have messed with us. It's time to settle the score.
Tyler is right. Our dignity can't be trampled, and I won't let them bully my wife.
Mr. Wood, please have some tea.
Put it down. I don't think you have any good tea leaves.
Mom, Mr. Wood is very picky. He wouldn't drink ordinary tea.
Oh, I'm so forgetful. I forget your taste.
It's okay. I don't care. The quality doesn't matter. The most important thing is hospitality.
Yes. Knowing that Mr. Wood was coming, my mom found the best tea for you.
I should thank you properly.
Oh, you flatter me. How could an old lady like me deserve your thanks? Besides, our land was developed by the Wood family.
No need to make it formal.
Mr. Wood, you heard my mom. You might as well have a try.
Cecilia, you know I won't drink it.
No, just have one sip.
Hey, Cecilia. Mr. Wood refused. Don't force him.
No worries. I like Cecilia for that. If you feed me, I'll drink.
You're such a bad boy.
I'm back.
Oh, who's this beautiful girl? Cecilia, Introduce her.
Tanya, why are you back? You're not welcome here.
Do you hear me? Get out! You jinx!
I came to take back what's mine.
This house has nothing that belongs to you, you traitor!
You have Mr. Scott backing you. You think you can do whatever, huh? I'll tell you, you're naive.
Don't rush, babe. You haven't told me who she is yet.
Mr. Wood, what do you mean?
Take it easy, darling. I just want to know, so I can help you deal with her.
She is Tanya Stewart, my half-sister.
So she's your sister. Hey, Missy. Talk with me. I can lend a hand.
Who are you? I don't know you. I have nothing to say to you.
You little brat married a blind man. So you're blind? This is Mr. Wood. The Wood family. You say you don't know him?
Sorry. I don't know the Wood family. And I don't know Mr. Wood.
Diamond with sharp edges. I like it. By the way, Mrs. Stewart, what did she mean by the blind man?
Mr. Wood, you know what? My sister ran away from home and married Mr. Scott, who happens to be blind.
She actually marries a blind man. Cecilia, she must have a bad taste.
I'm afraid so.
Colin can't see right now, but he'll regain his sight. And to me, he's the best husband in the world. I won't allow you to say that.
She fell in love with a blind man. You are used to a rich life, huh?
That's not it. I didn't care about money, but his person.
Don't argue about this, ladies. The reason you like him is because you've met so few men.
That's not true.
Compare him with me. As for assets, ours are similar. As for looks, I'm quite handsome. As for physique, ask your dear sister. I'm definitely stronger than him.
You're nothing compared to Colin.
Ms. Stewart, stop being stubborn. If not, let me make an offer. Why don't you be my lover?
Mr. Wood, are you moving on to someone new?
How could that be? The one I love most is still you. But, you know, as an heir, having a mistress is quite normal. You should understand.
I don't want to share with her. Besides, she's already married.
But she's your sister, right?
I knew you were up to something.
Mr. Wood, don't let her bewitch you. Her mother was a bitch too.
Shut up. Don't talk about my mom.
Ah, you little bastard! Now you dare yell at me!
What's wrong? Do you dare hit me? Don't you know your place?
She has a temper. I like her. She's more fun than obedient dolls.
Don't talk down to me. It's disgusting. Whatever your family is, I'll never like you. Understand?
Tanya, have you lost your mind? You can't run wild here.
I came here for you today.
What do you want?
I transplanted to you the kidney. You'll give it back to me.
Kidney was transplanted to me already. No way.
I thought it was a big deal. It's just one kidney, right? Mine are fine. Be my mistress, and you'll know it.
That's disgusting. You are so shameless. Are you a family heir?
No one dares talk to me like that. Today, you'll pay for it.
Tanya, you are really out of your mind. How can you disrespect Mr. Wood?
I let her. So what? Well done. You don't need to bow down to them.
Honey.
Mr. Wood, it's him. He's Colin Scott, her husband. He bullied my mom and me.
Oh, really? You dared to bully my woman? You've got nerve, brat.
They haven't returned it to you. I told you they wouldn't value the chance you gave them. Leave the rest to me.
Talking to you, can't you hear? You blind fool.
I'll teach you how to behave. Crow, I don't want to see him.
You actually hit us. Aren't you afraid of the law?
Law? Are you talking about the law? You forced her to donate a kidney and made her marry a blind man, and you tried to snatch my wife. You don't know the law? Let me tell you, I am the law.
My family will take revenge on you.
You'd better survive until then. An heir like you. Why not take a bodyguard? Next time, remember.
Stay away from me. Don't mess with me.
Go to hell.
Colin, don't be like this.
What's wrong?
Your acting like this scares me.
For my wife's sake, I'll spare you. Don't be so arrogant next time.
Arrogant? If we're talking arrogance, I'm nowhere as arrogant as you. You attacked me without warning. You have no martial arts spirits.
You harassed my wife, so what if I hit you? Got a problem with that?
Of course I did. You're relying on your goon.
That's right. So what?
Don't forget what the Wood family is. Look around Jengia. How many KTVs and clubs are ours? You know how many hitmen we have? In fights, we are the daddy.
I got it. So, you're saying if you snuff it here, the Wood family will retaliate?
You got it right.
If you apologize to Mr. Wood and kneel, maybe he'll spare your family, or else you'll end tragically.
Apologies not enough. Leave her with me, or I'll eliminate your family.
Thugs like him only bully the weak and never learn their lessons, and if you hadn't stopped me, none of this would have happened.
So, what do we do now, honey?
Just the Wood family. They can't stir up much trouble.
Ha! What big words. Seems the Scott family is set on fighting us to the end, right?
Relax. You'll lose everything.
Fine. Let's see who wins in the end.
By the way, I recently went to Royal KTV and met an interesting person.
Royal KTV? Isn't that our place?
I had Crow bring her to our place. She's still with us now.
Honey? You mean that arrogant manager?
Yes.
You dared to take our manager away. At our place, you must have a death wish.
That woman is Yuli Zane, a middleman for the underworld, also known as the ferryman.
Impossible.
We found the underworld tokens on 2 of their lackeys. Now we have solid evidence.
How can underworlders be working at Royal Club?
If we hand them to Lord's mansion, guess what would happen?
Sorry, Mr. Scott. You can't give them to the Lord's mansion?
Why are you so afraid of him? Maybe he's lying.
Hey, Mr. Wood, you can't hit people like this.
Mr. Wood, you hit me.
Bitch, you shut up. You are so stupid. I only went against Mr. Scott because I believed you. A scumbag.
How dare you blame me? You harassed Tanya yourself. Why are you blaming me?
Hey, you are a crazy woman, spouting nonsense.
It's not nonsense. You harassed Tanya. When you looked at her, your eyeballs were almost glued to her. Now you have the nerve to blame me.
Shut up, I don't want to hear. But Cecilia, listen. If I hear you speak ill of Tanya, you'll never speak again.
His face is both terrifying and reassuring.
Mr. Scott, I was misled by that bitch before, so I had a conflict with you. Please be magnanimous. Have mercy and forgive me.
Really? Before I mentioned the underworld, you didn't seem like this.
I was misled by them. And got a bit cocky. Otherwise, how could I dare offend you?
His behavior is annoying.
You can speak directly to him.
What if I cause trouble again?
It's okay. It's my duty.
But this all started due to me.
It's a husband's responsibility. It's fine. I know what you want, but your people and the token, I won't return them back.
No, please. I'll do whatever you ask.
Really? Make Cecilia return Tanya's kidney. That shouldn't be hard, right?
No, I guarantee to complete the task. Problem.
No way.
Babe, why make things so hard?
Don't call me that. It's gross.
It doesn't matter what I call you, or whether you feel gross. Returning the kidney is the key.
I won't. Even if you force me here today, I won't sign any agreement.
Do you know how many nightclubs and KTVs we control in Jangia?
What do you mean by that?
Even I can't count them all. Who knows what the staff there do? Gosh.
Are you sending me there?
High-end places are fine. The clients are polite. The low-end clients are rude.
You wouldn't make me work there? Mr. Wood, I'm begging you, please.
Just return the kidney to her, and I'll forget all of this. I can't afford to offend Mr. Scott. It's up to you to decide.
Fine. I'll give it back. I don't want to work in that place.
Oh, Mr. Wood, this is a matter of life and death. My daughter is so young. She has a bright future ahead. You can't do this to her.
Your words are shameless.
Just your daughter's life matters. Do what you think is best.
Mrs. Stewart, I suggest you just agree to this, or I can't imagine the outcome.
Mr. Scott, you can't treat Cecilia this way. I swear last time I wasn't lying. Cecilia is your true wife. She should be your wife.
Yes, Mr. Scott. I'll serve you as a loyal servant. Please spare me.
You're still trying to drag me down? If you had any conscience, you wouldn't say this.
I knew Cecilia had abandoned me. No, the wife from your family is Tanya. My wife is Tanya. She's the only one I accept.
No. Why? Should I lose to her? This can't be happening.
Better worry about your own life. Mr. Wood looks far from pleasant.
Fine, Cecilia. You just say you'd serve Mr. Scott. Why are you changing so quickly?
You were the one who let me go.
So you knelt down to be his slave?
I know I was wrong. I'll do anything you ask. Just please spare me.
Could have thought it through.
Does this outcome satisfy you?
It's fine. We're here to help Tanya get what's hers.
Thank you, honey.
You truly treasure your woman.
Don't call her my woman. I don't like it. I have only Tanya as my wife.
You're clearly devoted. I'm impressed.
Just you obey. I won't mention the underworld, but beware. There may be others from it in your family. You have to clean up.
I'll purge them after I go back. Rest assured, boss.
Tanya, look around and gather your things. Don't come back here, Abkasat.
There's nothing left. I got it. One can't always live in the past. I'm ready to move on.
I'm glad you can figure it out. Crow, take Cecilia away.
Thank you, honey. But I won't accept the transplant for your sight.
Mrs. Scott, what can I do for you? I hope you can help me find a way.
To make Colin faint?
I'm a doctor, here to save people. You're insulting me. Don't let this happen again.
Don't worry. I won't harm Colin. I just don't want to owe you a favor for the kidney swap.
So you mean?
I want you to restore Colin's sight.
That's not difficult. Just find a donor source. But for the donor...
Use my eyes. That should work, right?
What do you mean? Your eyes?
Shh. Keep it down. Don't let Colin hear.
Mrs. Scott, don't.
I thought Colin's eyes could heal. 1 year or 2 years. I can wait a lifetime.
You're truly devoted.
I can't let Colin stay blind.
There's a better way. Just find a donor source again. It wouldn't be too hard.
If there were a way, Colin would have done it. But he hasn't. I just know. We can't wait any longer.
This is truly a tough task.
Dr. Luca, you agreed?
For the sake of your devotion, I agree.
Thank you, Dr. Luca.
How much do you know about the underworld?
I don't know more than you. Don't look at me. I don't know.
Have you worked with them before?
They took my resources and hid. It makes sense.
What exactly do they want?
I don't know the details. But they're looking for someone. I have no idea who they're finding.
Is there anyone the underworld can't find?
You should investigate this yourself. But, Colin, I'm curious about one thing. Do you really like your wife?
Yeah. What's wrong with that?
Then why let her talk to Dr. Luca?
She can know her recovery process. What's the problem? Are you getting too involved?
You don't really think you can control everything, huh?
What do you mean by that?
Mrs. Scott may seem quiet, but she has a beast within her.
The heck?
She bossed around Crow to stop me. Would she watch you stay blind while caring about her recovery?
Thanks.
Drop this, big brother. I'm not giving you the position.
Honey, the coffee's ready. This is the most important moment.
I won't drink it. Come to the room with me. I have something to say.
But the coffee will get cold.
If it's cool, just pour it out. Come with me.
Oh. What do you want to talk about? Let's drink the coffee first, okay? I learned a new brewing method. It'll taste great.
After drinking it, I'll be asleep for a while, right?
What are you talking about? It's just coffee? Not sleeping drugs?
What did Dr. Luca say that day?
We talked about recovery issues. Nothing else? Honey, are you suspecting me?
Yes, I do. You'll transplant your eyes to me?
How did you know? No, that's not what I meant.
Look, you already slipped up.
You're still laughing. Your eyes won't be healed soon, don't you know?
I'm aware of it.
What do you know? Are you going to be blind forever?
You needn't sacrifice yourself.
Then who else can I turn to, even if I went blind? You'd take good care of me, right?
If you went blind, I'd go punish Tom.
No, Dr. Luca is a good person. I persuaded him to agree.
So I only care about results and...
But you can't use the favors on me.
Cecilia already agreed, not you. Who then?
All right, hubby. I know. Let's hurry and find someone for your eyes. Or I don't want the kidney either.
That's nonsense.
At least we'll both be incomplete. I'll feel less guilty. Otherwise, I'll feel like I've caused you to miss the chance.
What's going on in your head?
I'm foolish, but don't force me. I'm happy just to be with you like that.
I didn't know you were so stubborn. Let me tell you something.
What is it?
My eyes aren't blind.
Really? Your eyes are fine now?
So can we treat it now?
You're fine, thank goodness.
Don't worry, we'll both be fine. When you're better, I'll take you out shopping, okay?
What's wrong with me?
Don't move, just lie down and rest.
Why do I feel so weak?
You're in recovery after the surgery. It's natural response.
Oh, I remember now. So the transplant was successful?
It had to be successful. It's an absolute order.
Stop giving Dr. Luca a hard time. He's a good doctor.
Fine. If you say so, just lie down and rest. I'll bring you some food. Why are you waving your hand?
Your eyes are really fine now.
Of course they're fine. Why would I lie? But I need to pretend for a while. I'll need your help then.
Don't worry. I won't tell anyone.
Rest for now. I'll get some food.
No, I don't feel like eating. I just want you here with me.
Just for a while.
I want you to watch over me here.
Okay. I'll stay with you. I won't go anywhere. Is that good?
Colin, do you know? I've been afraid of marriage.
Is it because of your mother?
Her marriage had neither a good beginning nor a good ending. I didn't want to get married first.
What about now?
I'm so glad I met you.
The day you came to my family, you left a deep impression on me.
Really? I'm quite lucky then.
You were really bold back then. Weren't you afraid I'd annoy you?
I was. But what could I do? You seemed distant back then, hard to approach. If I waited for you to speak, I'd probably be old by then.
My bad.
I didn't say it to get an apology. I'm just feeling nostalgic. Seems like effort really pays off.
Yes. I should actually thank Crow. If it weren't for him, I'd have kicked you out.
Because I was a body double bride?
No, because you were a good girl who shouldn't get involved. But he said keeping you was better. And it turned out to be true. He was right.
Then you should thank Crow. If you'd kicked me out, where would you find a good wife?
Right, my dear wifey.
Master, Underworld is going rampant now. Any orders?
Where's Yuli? She must know something.
She's responsible for collecting ancestral items from major families. She doesn't know more.
Why collect antiques?
I don't know.
They elicit info and form alliances. Everywhere in the city, we can't do anything for now.
Yes, exactly.
Since we can do nothing, then let it be. Remember it. Don't let anyone know I'm connected, so they won't threaten me later.
Yes, Mr. Scott.
By the way, Crow, thank you.
I'm your bodyguard. These are my duty.
Thank you for keeping Tanya here.
Mr. Scott, you are welcome.
You've defied my orders twice.
It won't happen again. The rest is up to Mrs. Scott.
All right, go ahead. I'll check on Tanya.
Mr. Scott, finally, changed his old habit.
How are you feeling?
I'm almost pulled through. I am so bored staying in. Can I go out and have fun?
Sure, but I'll come with you.
Of course, I need you with me. I don't want any unwanted invitations.
Sorry.
No need to apologize. I'm not hurt. Just didn't enjoy it much.
You can visit Universe Tower.
I haven't been there yet.
I'll have Joe clear it out.
No need. Shopping alone is boring. Let's go together.
Okay, I'll follow your word.
By the way, here. The keepsake my mom left me.
You can keep it yourself.
I don't live for the past anymore. With you by my side, I can look forward to the future.
Then I'll take it with me.
I know you'll always carry it. Mom, do you see it? I will be happy. Why do you wear the glasses again? They look hilarious.
You're the first one to say that.
You're already good looking, the way you are.
You're just not used to it. I'm still me with glasses or not.
It's said, eyes are the windows of the heart. I like your look without glasses.
I won't wear them next time.
You're the best.
It's unimportant. Your happiness matters more. Where do you want to go?
I want to buy some clothes.
Then let's go.
I thought 'cause you couldn't see, I didn't need to dress up, but now I want to look sharp.
You know, even if you don't dress up, you're already stunning.
Oh, come on.
I'm telling you the truth. You are good looking.
Do you really think I'm pretty?
Of course, in my heart, you're the most beautiful girl.
No. All right. I'll go pick up some threads for you.
Hey, Tanya. I'm Sarah. You don't remember me? We were high school classmates.
High school classmates? Why don't I remember her? Oh, Sarah, long time no see.
It seems you don't remember me.
Sorry, I was kind of unsociable and quiet at school. So I don't remember our classmates.
Oh, it doesn't matter. But you must know a person.
Who is it?
Honey, Come here. Guess who I ran into?
You married one of our classmates.
Yes, I'm sure you know him.
Babe, who did you run into? Oh, Tanya?
Are you Frank?
Yes, you seem to remember me.
Oh yeah, you are Frank Odell.
I told you so. Honey, she still remembers you.
Why does she sound a bit strange? Oh, you two are now a couple. Congratulations.
Thank you. You're even more beautiful now. Oh, right. Are you married?
Yes, not long before. Hubby.
Is your husband blind or what?
You can't be so rude.
It's okay. My eyes can't see indeed.
No way. You actually married a blind man.
What does it have to do with you?
Hey, I thought you, the school belle, had made a name for yourself and married a nice husband. But I didn't expect that to happen.
What do you mean by that?
You married a loser. That's what she means.
Frank, it's none of your business.
We are not at school, and you can't boss me around.
I never did that to you.
Yes, you just ignored me. You threw away my love letters and rejected my gifts. I thought you were picky, but you actually married a cripple?
You were a freak back then, Frank.
Nonsense. If you had accepted me then, we'd have had some fun. But you didn't even look at me.
I didn't even like you, or I can say I hated you back then.
Whatever. So what if you hate me? I've made a name for myself and made a lot of money. Sarah is now my wife. I'm doing so well in my life.
Even if you are, so what? I don't even care about that. If I didn't run into you today, I wouldn't even remember you. I don't even care about your life.
Well, no wonder you were popular. All the boys in our class thought you were innocent.
Get to the point. No need to beat around the bush.
I'll get straight to the point. You used to act innocent so that you could get the boys' attention. Everyone who hated you would suffer.
Don't you dare to slander me.
You're married to a blind man. Let bygones be bygones.
Maybe she thought all men approached her for her pretty face, so she married a blind man.
That's so-called true love, I guess. Haha.
Tanya seems like a dumbass.
I will never like you no matter what. Frank, don't embarrass yourself.
I own a chain supermarket. What do you have?
Don't take it so personally. She's just jealous of us. We don't need to argue with her.
Don't put words in my mouth or dare to judge me.
At least, I'm not a hypocrite. Hey, blind man, is Tanya a good wife?
What do you mean?
Don't be shy. You're married.
You're shameless.
Oh yeah, I am shameless. You are noble. Our crushes all liked you. You were truly noble.
It's because you are not attractive.
I'm not attractive. Frank, am I pretty or she?
Of course, you're prettier. Look at her cheap outfit, but you look so elegant. You're way better than her.
Fine feathers make fine birds. You may never understand that.
Are you done humiliating me? Out of my way. I'm here to go shopping, not to argue with you.
Who the hell do you think you are to push me around?
I'm a customer. What?
Do you even know this brand? It's a high-end couture. Can you even afford one?
Cut the crap. You don't own this store, do you?
No, but I can stop you shopping here. Excuse me, come here. She can't buy clothes here. Do you hear me?
But...
I'll open a supermarket here soon. Think about it seriously.
But...
Don't you dare to disobey me.
Mom, I'm really sorry. If you want to shop here, membership is needed.
Oh, really? No problem. Here's at least 1 million.
This is a Supreme Black card. The minimum is over 1 million.
What can you say now?
Ma'am, I'm so sorry about that. They made me. Please forgive me.
How can you have it?
Oh, I know it. No wonder you married a blind man. He must be filthy rich.
There are so many rich guys. Why did you choose a blind one?
Because he can't see. Then she can cheat on him at will.
You're like rats in the gutter.
What? Am I right? Hey, blind man, keep a close eye on your wife.
Or she will cheat on you sooner or later. Haha.
Tanya, I've had enough.
I didn't see it coming. They are really too disgusting.
You're just putting on airs? You'll be a blind loser forever.
Find yourself a reliable butler. She'll run off with all your money.
I've never seen people more shameless than you two.
Compared with them, those we dealt with before are even kinder.
Do you know what I hate you the most? It's your arrogance.
You're right. She acted innocent and pure, but she married him for money.
I can't bear to argue with psychos. Leave them to Joe then.
Your husband is amazing. He even knows Mr. Howard.
Call him to come here.
Stop bragging. Mr. Howard is not someone you can boss around.
What did he say?
He said he was nearby and would be here in 10 minutes.
It's not a long time. We can go shopping first. He'll take care of the rest.
Okay.
You'll go home with nothing today, 'cause I'll buy whatever you like.
What are you doing?
You know what? I want you to remember my name.
I don't want to remember the name of a meanie like you. Excuse me. I'd like to try it on.
Hurry up. But the door of the fitting room will be open, so every passerby can see your sexy figure.
Do you have to pick a fight today?
Of course, since we graduated from university, I've waited for the chance. I have to make good use of it.
You're right, honey. She deserves the humiliation.
Mr. Scott, do I need to get rid of these two scumbags?
Do I look like in a good mood?
He looks a bit frightening.
Mr. Scott, what's up?
Mr. Howard, we had a meal at Glory Hotel 1 month ago.
I don't remember it. Shut up. At your service, Mr. Scott.
How is it possible?
Your service, Mr. Scott.
These two scumbags kept insulting my wife. I am pissed off. Really.
Alas, Mr. Scott, I know what you mean. I'll deal with them now, and I won't let you down.
I'll be waiting here. If I'm not satisfied, there'll be a consequence.
Okay.
I'm scared to see him so angry.
Mr. Scott is always gentle. Those who dared to irritate him have been dealt with, but no worries, Mrs. Scott.
Why?
Mr. Scott isn't a cruel one. The previous one who irritated him insulted Mr. Scott's mother.
Oh, I see. Thank you, Crow.
My pleasure.
Do whatever you need to do. I will be by your side. I have to seek justice for you.
And I hope you won't get me wrong.
I know you're doing good for me. You say I'm too kind-hearted, but I'm not stupid. They don't deserve to be forgiven.
What the fuck is wrong with you? How dare you offend Mr. Scott?
Mr. Howard, we're wrong. Could you beg mercy for us?
Beg for mercy? Fine. Here's my order. Shut down all of Frank's companies immediately. Within 30 minutes, he must end up being a beggar.
No, please don't. Those are my family businesses of hundreds of years.
It's none of my business. You must pull the job off. No need to care about the loss.
Do you have to be so cruel to us?
You idiots, I should ask you that.
We said nothing.
Shut your face. I'm telling you one thing. The entire Universe Tower is Mr. Scott's. I'm just his henchman.
This is his property. Why didn't he say so?
I don't know it, but I have to deal with you two.
If he had told us about that, we wouldn't have offended them.
You've made him so angry. Pray for yourselves, then.
Please intercede for me. I'll compensate him with all efforts.
Have you fulfilled the task? Good job. I'll double your bonus this month. No worries. I will. Cover all the expenses myself.
The call is...
You're smart. Good guess. You are penniless now.
No. How could it be?
You'd better pray to God. This farce will end here.
He has taken away all our money. What else does he want?
You bitch. You are so stupid. Greetings, Mr. and Mrs. Scott.
How is it going now?
Except for the money left. In their cards, they have nothing. Their companies are all shut down. The other assets will be also auctioned.
That's all?
No. I'm waiting for your order. What have they done on Earth?
Tanya, what's your opinion?
I've told you. It's up to you.
Well, I don't think it's enough. They need more harsh punishment.
Your service. The damn stupid Franks, and don't drag me down for this, you're not dumb.
Crow, give Jay a phone call and ask him if he's willing to accept these two scumbags.
Okay. Jay said he wouldn't let you down.
Send them to Royal Club. You can go ahead with your stuff.
Okay? If I were you, I would pray to God that I could snuff it quickly.
What is he gonna do with us?
I have no idea. I'm not familiar with that place, but you'll surely suffer severely there.
No, I'm not going anywhere.
It's not up to you. Let's go.
Jay will keep an eye on them. We won't see them again.
That will be nice. We could have enjoyed ourselves, but it was unlucky to meet them.
You've bought everything you want.
But I'm still annoyed.
If you're still angry, we can go to see them. They must be suffering now.
Forget it. I'm a little scared.
No need. No one can mess with you now.
You mean I was a pushover before?
Whether you were or not, you know it clearly. No need to swallow the anger. Kick his ass if anyone offends you.
You'll spoil me.
No way. You are kind and innocent, and you'll always be like that.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're the boss of me.
Really? Then you're welcome to share my room.
Huh?
What?
Nothing. I didn't expect to hear that.
Is that a yes or no?
Yes. 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 All right?
Oh, lucky me.
Bad man.
I'm lucky to have you as my wife. I can't let you sleep alone.
You drove me to another room?
What did you say? Oh,
Nothing. Nothing. I love you the most, babe.
I love you too. Let's go. I don't want to see anybody tonight. Have you thought it through? After tonight, you won't have a chance to say no.
I will never regret it. It's my blessing to meet you.
Wow, thank you. It's such a great compliment. Right, can you see the words to me again?
I'll be your wife and my happiness.
We'll count on you from now on. Morning.
When did you wake up?
About 30 minutes ago.
Are you looking at me all the time? What's so funny?
You deserve your reputation. You're so pretty indeed.
Oh my, it's so embarrassing.
Don't be shy. I'm your husband.
You didn't even want to touch me. I thought...
Are you implying something?
No, I was just joking. And it's hurt down there. Let's save it tonight.
All right, have a good rest then.
Honey.
Yes? Tanya will rest in my room today. Don't let anyone disturb her, got it?
But if so, you...
I'm not easy to deal with, and she doesn't intend to mess with me.
Are you gonna see someone?
Yes. My wife may worry about me.
Okay, I'll inform her of that.
I'll be back before dinner. Leaving.
Crow.
Yes, Mrs. Scott?
Has Colin got out?
Yep, he'll be back before dinner.
Did he get out alone?
Yes.
How could you let him go out alone?
No worries, Mrs. Scott. Mr. Scott will be fine.
But what if he met bad guys? We need to find him now.
As for your concern, Mr. Scott is stronger than you can imagine.
What did you say?
Have a good rest, Mrs. Scott. Mr. Scott will be okay.
You underworlders dare to meet me here. Aren't you afraid of me?
I trust you won't. Moreover, you're also one of us.
Stop talking nonsense. We have nothing to do with you.
Mr. Scott, calm down. I don't bring a digital recorder with me, and I will never do that.
How can I believe you?
Yuli's still in your place, isn't she?
You can try to take her away.
Well, I haven't dealt with Tanya. Isn't that a good reason?
Don't go too far.
No, I'm just trying to tell you I have no evil intentions.
Oh, really? If someone knows that meet you guys from Underworld, our Scott family will be in great trouble.
We have no choice. I need to confirm something with you in person.
Go on, Jan.
Where did you get the amulet?
Tanya sent it to me.
What do you mean?
Can you give it to me?
It means a lot to the Underworld. It means a lot to the Underworld.
Impossible. I won't give it to you.
Not a chance.
I will never give it to you.
All right. I have one last question. Mr. Scott, take it easy.
Go on.
Did your mother give you the amulet?
They want to find Tanya with it. I can't let them do that. Yes.
I'm Tina Jones. Don Scott?
What's going on here?
We've been looking for you for 20 years, Master.
Stand up first. Why do you want to find me?
For revenge. We'll take revenge on those who hurt you. We took everything from you.
It turns out Tanya's background is more complicated than I thought. How did they hurt me? Who are they? And who am I?
Don't you know about that?
Tanya must know nothing. Yes, for sure.
To protect you, your mother might not tell you about that.
What didn't she tell me?
Your mom is from the Jones family, which declined 20 years ago. She had to leave Imperial City. We lost touch at that time.
So, this amulet is her token?
Yes.
Oh, I see. You want me to lead you guys to rebuild the Jones family?
Yes, Master. But before that, we must get rid of the Lord of Jogia.
Why?
His real name is Luther Hall. He is one of the culprits. And he's been desperate to get rid of you.
I know it. I'll think about it and then tell you my answer.
Okay, Master.
Hi, Mr. Scott.
Is Tanya at home?
She's at home all day, but...
But what?
But she's a bit upset?
Okay, I get it. I need some space alone with Tanya. Don't let anyone disturb us.
Okay.
Babe.
Where have you been?
Babe, don't get mad at me, okay?
You want to talk your way out of it? I won't be persuaded so easily.
What are you talking about? I just went out for half a day. I won't ignore you. Do you want me?
I won't talk to you anymore.
All right, calm down, please. I need to tell you something.
You're always teasing me. You'll tell me nothing for sure. Am I really your wife? When will you start taking me seriously?
Of course, you're my wife. I just don't want to make you worry.
I'll worry about you anyway. You left Crow here at home, and you got out alone. I was worried about you so much.
My bad.
Even though you apologized to me, you'll do it again next time.
I will keep no secrets from you and tell you everything.
Then tell me, what did you do just now?
I went to see someone.
Do you have any secret?
That I don't know. I don't know if I should tell you, but I've promised you no secrets.
You mean you can tell me part of it, but not every detail?
I'm not sure if you should know it.
But I want to decide for myself. I want you to be honest with me.
Okay, I'll tell you everything, but you may be shocked to hear it. I met someone from the underworld.
You mean they have been looking for me?
Yes. She told me you should be the head of the underworld.
I need a break. My mom is from the Jones family, so me too. And they want me to revive the Jones family?
Exactly.
Although you've told me everything, I don't know what to do.
That's why I didn't want to tell you that. The past is history now. You don't have to force yourself.
So are you gonna do it for me? I don't think it's right.
Will you take the responsibility?
I want to meet them in person.
I'll make an appointment with her.
Thank you, hubby.
With pleasure, babe. This is how you thank me.
Don Scott, is it okay for us to meet here?
It doesn't matter. No worries.
Don Scott, you look so cool. My heart is racing for you.
What did you say?
Don't talk nonsense before my wife.
So what? You'll have a lot of wives in the future.
Not a chance. I won't allow it.
Do not irritate my wife, or I can't save you.
Oh? Is Miss Stewart that tough?
Is that sarcasm?
No. You're Don Scott's wife. I don't dare to do that.
All right then. You're on your own.
Master, you're being so nice. You can't spoil her that much.
Do you think I'm spoiled?
Of course. You can't boss Don Scott around.
Then do you know? I am your true master.
Did you say?
The amulet on Colin belongs to me. It's what his mother left to him.
Is that true?
So you lied to me that day? Yeah.
You're unbelievable.
Hey, watch yourself.
It's none of your business.
Then how should you address me?
Master.
Then my husband's business is my business.
You're right.
That's more like it.
Why do you want to see me today?
I want to tell you the truth. Tanya is your real boss.
Oh, that'll be tricky.
Do you have a problem with me? Am I not good enough to do that?
You're incapable indeed, but that's not the main reason.
How dare you belittle me?
Do you have the ambition? If you have no ambition, you cannot lead us. Do you understand?
Sorry, I've overestimated myself, but I'm not sure about that now.
It's normal. We are also human beings. What you need to take on is everyone's anticipation.
Why aren't you worried about Colin? Won't he have the same problem?
Of course not. Mr. Scott is tough. You're not like him. You may think he is sensible and decisive.
Is he not?
Mr. Scott, can I tell her that?
Yes, there's no secret between us.
Mr. Scott is so hopelessly romantic.
What can't he tell me?
Do you know Snake Gang?
Yes. The gang used to do all kinds of evil things in Georgia. Colin, you are.
No, not at all.
Back then, somehow, Snake Gang offended Mr. Scott. It disappeared in Georgia overnight. It's amazing that a huge gang hasn't got a peep out of it. Even now, it's very little known.
How did you do that?
You'd better not know about it, so don't ask. Your underworld is well informed.
Of course, we even know. You're not blind, Mr. Scott. You've been pretending.
Impossible. Colin didn't tell anyone else. And I swear I didn't either. Could it be? Crow?
Don't think about it. It's not you guys.
All right.
So I don't want you to be our master.
Did you find out? Who hurt my eyes?
Yes. And to same extent, we share the same opponent. It's the Lord of Georgia, Luther Hall.
How could it be?
You're really something.
So I want you to be our master.
Now that makes no difference.
No, it's different. After all, Ms. Stewart is a Jones, and you're not. Even if you're close, you're not the same person.
How about I find someone like me?
Master, what do you mean?
My child with Colin can also revive the Jones family.
What do you mean?
Your words have made me realize I don't have to be your master.
You can think about it again.
I know myself well. Even if you can help me, I still won't be able to stand the stress for long.
Well, do what you want.
Then will you take my place?
Of course. I'll do it for you.
That'll be the same as before, with Mr. Scott as our master.
No, that'll be different. At least you know I'm your master. To avoid misunderstandings. And don't ever think about my husband again. That's my supreme ban.
Talk about it later.
I'm your master. Watch your attitude.
Yes, got it. Mr. Scott, you've been fooling Luther with your faked eyesight impairment, right?
How could you be offhand with me?
Right. And I think he incited my brother.
Why would Luther target you?
Maybe for the matter of Snake Gang.
Mr. Scott, you mean?
I suspect the head of Snake Gang is Luther.
That mafia group was actually organized by him.
After Snake Gang was disbanded, the major families divided up their assets.
No wonder he wants to get rid of you.
Or for protecting his position.
So you've been pretending to be blind for so many years.
Now that I've found a good wife, I'm going to stop pretending.
That has nothing to do with me.
Well, you are the key. It's because of you that I met Bill and Jay. And the underworld will help me. So now I'm not afraid of anything, and I'll get even with Luther.
You actually dare invite me here? Aren't you afraid of the gossip?
Of course. I don't care about those losers.
All right. Cut to the chase. What's up?
My dad is about to wake up. Then I definitely can't be the family head.
It has nothing to do with me.
If you think so, that's the case. You can go now.
This is how you begged me to help you?
To be honest, You can choose not to help me. I'll be kicked out of the family sooner or later. And I don't mind Colin being the master of the family.
Are you threatening me?
No, but you can think about it.
Well, anyway, tell me what I should do.
Simple. You'll remove Colin from my family. Then I'll be the Scots' only son.
That's it?
I just gave you an idea. If you have another way, it's okay. After all, it's good for us.
Okay, I can help you become the head. But later, the Scott family must obey me.
No problem. I can meet your demands only if you kick Colin out of the family.
Mr. Hall, why are you here?
I came here to visit your sick dad.
You're so well informed. Who told you about it? It's you?
Yeah, anything wrong?
How could you tell an outsider?
Outsider? Well, I'm an outsider. Who's she? Mr. Scott, why not introduce her?
Tanya Stewart, my newlywed wife.
Stewart. Never heard it in Georgia. But you have to discipline her.
Who are you to lecture me?
Because you're unruly, I can convict you of disrespect.
You're abusing your power.
Oh, Mr. Scott, you're so sweet to her. Your wife is too unruly here.
Shut up.
You better look at her and say that, or I'll think you said it to me.
I did tell you to shut up. Remember, this is the Scots' house.
Colin, what are you talking about? You know you're provoking the Lord?
My wife can say whatever she wants. You have no right to interfere.
Colin, don't get the Scots in trouble. I don't want to be implicated.
Not like you. Tyler is sensible.
He listens to you, so of course you think he's sensible.
What are you talking about?
Twice you colluded with an outsider to snatch the Scott family. You're amazing.
I follow the orders of the Lord. I didn't do anything wrong.
So you betrayed the Scots to serve him?
Don't always say that. Who are you to lecture me?
I'm your brother's wife. I have the right to admonish you.
You two just got married. Don't push your luck.
She's your sister-in-law. Watch your mouth. Apologize to her right now.
Apologize? Dream on you.
You're not blind to see a beauty like your wife. You'll be bewitched by her naturally.
Colin isn't a shallow person.
So why are you so protective of her?
Good question. I'm curious too. Tanya, how did you get him hooked on you?
Looks like the slap just now didn't hurt you.
It really didn't hurt. You can slap me again? To vent your anger in advance.
I don't feel angry.
If you're kicked out of the family, will you still be this cocky?
That's a good idea, but you can't do it.
Don't be so arrogant.
It's not difficult to kick you out. Of the Scott family.
Is it okay for the Lord to meddle in our family affairs?
I understand your anger with me. After all, your cash cow is about to be kicked out of the family.
You have no reason to do it. You have no right.
You forgot me.
You're just a Scot like me. You have no right either.
Ha 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 ha. Well, you both are criminals.
Don't slander us. Show your evidence.
Mrs. Scott, stop struggling. The detained Yuli is the evidence.
You're a shameless bastard.
Mr. Scott, do I have the right?
Covered the matter of underworld for you, but you're framing me now.
So what? As long as I can be the family head?
I appreciate that about Tyler. Direct, outspoken.
And easy to control, right?
Whatever you say, we don't care. We won't have any disagreements until you meet your demise.
I thought you had a bottom line, but now you must be hopeless.
Well, now I should surrender to you, right?
My men have surrounded the place. You'd better surrender now.
Well, I'll ask you something.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm blind because of you, right?
Pretty smart. That's right. It's me.
You don't deserve to be the Lord, you bastard.
I won. You don't need to know the details. You were so powerful before as to make me feel scared.
Sure enough.
Colin, stop struggling. Even if Crow gets you out, you'll still be a criminal.
If you leave the Scott family, we'll wipe the slate clean.
It's amazing that you can speak these shameless things out loudly.
Tina, why are you here? Colin, you really colluded with her.
How dare you question me? Are you out of your mind? Or
what do you mean?
I dare to let her be here openly. Why do you think that is? Luther, it's time to get even.
Guards. Get these rebels. Guards?
Stop it. We've got your men.
How could you know where they are?
How could they not know? The map in your hand is from me.
Tyler, you bastard. How dare you betray me?
Watch your attitude, loser.
You Scots are all rebels.
Luther, are you not a rebel?
What?
I know you've been looking for me. Now you finally meet me.
You're a Jones? You're actually in Jogia. So you've teamed up to set me up?
Bingo. You're right.
Why did you set me up with them? Why?
Because Colin is going to Imperial City to revive the Jones family?
You shameless piece of shit.
No need to say more, Bo. Luther, it's time to pay for what you did.
I didn't expect that. After all this time of scheming, I actually ended up failing. Ha 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 ha. But at least I hurt you for life, right?
You mean my eyes?
Even Tom can't cure your eyes. I owe it all to your brother.
You bastard are still talking big.
Tyler, whatever he says, or... Who told you I'm blind?
Colin isn't blind at all. Luther, you stupid ass.
No? It's impossible?
After getting even with you, I'll go with Colin to Imperial City to investigate the Jones feud.
We've done with you. Later, I'll make everyone who bullied my wife pay.